I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so. You not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so. They like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank. They see the number, all of my haters feel one of two ways. Really upset or they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it. No beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it. We'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up, and go ka-ching and onomatopoeia. I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay the feeder, and put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I had to put all their egos in check. You're not entitled to anything else. I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art is an art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it. An issue to stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. It gotta die today. It gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance, heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know. That chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold, yeah. It's not a secret that you a bit fearing the shit that I'm on, so you back to the brag and the boast. But I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so. You not a threat, cause I really know so-and-so. They like my family, so they go pretend that they cool till they bust at your motherfucking chest. I'm getting gutter, my flow been like butter, my check in the bank. They see the number, all of my haters feel one of two ways. Really upset or they show some respect. I can't even think about it, I've been up, so read about it. No beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see about it. We'll never see it when I get my feet up. 100 meters where I run the fee up, and go ka-ching and onomatopoeia. I had to re-up on a reel, so you stay the feeder, and put it back into the bit, cause I don't really need it. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I had to put all their egos in check. You're not entitled to anything else. I get 10 years of this under my belt. Your art is an art, they don't feel it, and nobody hears it. An issue to stay on the shelf. Your ego done got in the way. It gotta die today. It gotta go. You should be happy I lighten the load. The weight of your arrogance, heavy as stone. I make an appearance, they already know. That chip on your shoulder gon' crumble and fold, yeah. It's not a secret that you a bit fearing the shit that I'm on, so you back to the brag and the boast. But I'm in a class of my own. I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message, homie, ain't no flexing on me. My attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dawg. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now, so I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it. Peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stepping, I'm 10 to. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip. Got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston. Ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh. Send it through quickly. I'm making his dog. Like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the raps. Had a few friends, but they suck in the past. I don't even trip when I'm thinking about that. Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride till the hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen the rev on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in a big league.
We go, yeah, at the top of the class on a roll, ayy, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. What is going on, CandleMafia? Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Listen, they're not making any more of this stuff called time. We all got a limited amount of time, and you guys have chosen to spend your time here with the CandleMafia and your boy Frankie Candles to stare at a bunch of blue and purple candles on a chart for some reason. But hey, we love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I already see chat going crazy. We have an awesome show for you guys tonight. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin as Bitcoin, really exciting. I'm just kidding, guys. Obviously, we did get that pretty aggressive move up yesterday right before the stream, but since then, we have just been asleep at the wheel. But I'm going to kind of talk to you guys about what I'm expecting out of Bitcoin in the short to medium term. I will say, yesterday, you guys will know, as we got that pump, we'll get into that in a second. We'll get into that when we open up the charts. But, yeah, we got that big move up yesterday, and then just all got swallowed up, all those gains, like, immediately. Looked like a liquidity grab to me, but we didn't continue to dump. We are holding above the POC of our range currently, so pretty interesting stuff going on with price action right now. So I'm going to break it down for you guys, let you know if I think this thing is going to break to the upside to our next target, which we will be talking about, or if we are going to get a rip down through that value area low and break that key level that we've been watching, fall into that low volume node, and just kind of free fall to our next major level to the downside, which we will also be looking at. Don't forget, guys. Oh, hey, shout out to Jen Takeo says like smash. And speaking of that, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel of pain and pleasure, where basically we give away all of our money and all of our books and all of our Frankie Candles Haikanashi candle hats. So make sure you guys smash that like button. You never know, you might even get a bag of half-eaten Muddy Buddies. Shout out to Muddy Buddies, guys. We are sponsored by the official snack of the Muddy Friends. I don't know what I'm saying. But, guys, yeah, we got an awesome show. We're going to be taking a look at the altcoins. I do want to open up and let you guys know, or open up like I'm about to share my feelings with you guys. No, I just want to let you guys know, probably going to be a little bit shorter of a stream. I've had a very hectic schedule this past week, and I think I'm behind on a bunch of stuff, and I need some time to get ahead to get my pre-records out this week. There's only going to be one pre-record, as there was only one pre-record last week, technically. We did a market watch, but I did fall behind on the pre-records a little bit, so I got to do some extra work tonight. So we're probably going to run for about an hour, unless I just wind up doing the whole 2 hours like I usually do, and then yeah, we'll wind up doing the whole 2 hours, and then I'll just wind up staying up till 2 in the morning. But I cannot do that, so I'm gonna try my best to get out of here a little bit early. But don't worry, guys, don't worry. We're just gonna still getting the same amount of information. We're just gonna pack it into a shorter period of time. But shout out to the CandleMafia. Let's go ahead and say what is up to chat before we go ahead and jump into the charts. And I don't know anybody out there has OCD or anything like that, but guys, This little reflection of this light is in the sign. That is bothering me real bad. But we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what is going on in chat. He says, yeah, I know. Oh, you guys are laughing. Yeah. Hey, let's go, Frankie. And then A-Train says, you always say that. Yes, I do. And I'm not gonna promise that it's gonna be a shorter stream, but just be prepared because I plan on it being a little bit shorter. But we got 391 people in here right now, so make sure you smash that like button. I guess, I don't know, if we run for an hour, what should we go for, like 500 likes? Let's see if we can get it up to 500 likes, and if we do, we will spin that wheel at least 15 times. Let's see. Let's see. Cal's World in the chat. What is going on, bro? He says, miss you, Frankie Candles. Busy day, but will stick around as long as I can. Shout out to Cal's World. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Creighton C says, all good, Frankie. We appreciate any time you can spend with us. Hey, and if it was up to me, I would spend all my time with you, but really, I'd be leaving to pre-record some extra time that we all can spend together. And let's see, bro. DZ looked like a G on blockchain. I think you mean he didn't look like a G. I think he meant he looked like top G. Shout out to you. Yeah, I think the DZ dress up like Andrew Tate for the Blockchain Basement show. That's hilarious. Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Eric, what is going on, bro? Says Frankie's got that top G beard. Yeah, like not the strongest, bushiest beard, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? I get that a lot. People will be like, wow, this guy looks like top G. And I'm like, what? I feel like I don't look like him at all. But hey, I mean, I guess I do drive a Bugatti and drink sparkling Aztecian cactus moss water. So, hey, there we go. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Thank you for the sauce. Yeah, he said that. I didn't say it. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Anytime, bro. All the sauce is free for you. And the rest of the CandleMafia. What's going on, bro? CT, what is going on? He says, Frankinator, what is going on? Shout out to CT. Thank you for being here. Mr. Redbeard. Haha. USPS just delivered my Catching Up to Crypto book. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Mr. Redbeard. Metabice in the chat. Buy low, sell high. Hey, ladder for the people in the back. We got Bufo on the beat. What is going on, Bufo? And we got Crypto Pollo, or as I like to call him, Bitcoin Chicken in the house. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you for tuning in all the time. Guys, also, show some love to our mods, guys. We got the best mods on YouTube, and that's not just crypto YouTube. We have the best mods in all of YouTube, so show them some love in chat. They do a whole lot for this channel. They are not just moderating chat. They are huge. They are a huge part of the team, so show them some love. Shout out to Crypto Jason. What is going on? CandleMafia sauce. That's right. Shout out to Crypto Jason. I appreciate you, bro. Slim G, what is going on? Michael Hat Track, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Will you hit up Ada tonight at all? Yeah, we could try. Like I said, probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, so we'll probably only do like 3 altcoins, but I'll try to throw Ada on there. Let's see. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Jason says, trade chance, rising wedge on Bitcoin CME chart. Nobody showed on YouTube. Interesting. Shout out to Jason. Thank you for pointing that out, bro. We'll try to take a look at it. But, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's go. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. I see you. Crypto Main, what's going on? MBF Forum, what is up? Matthew Barnes. Everybody's showing love to the mods. I appreciate that, guys, and I know they do too. So, without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Here we are, guys. Here we are. Real quick, just want to show you guys, if we come on over here and we go ahead and come on over to the stocks and we go ahead and look at Tesla, just want to say we had a little Tesla did come directly up to that golden pocket we pulled yesterday and literally tapped that thing like to the penny. Just pretty fun little thing. We never do TA on stocks, but that one time we did, that level absolutely crushed. But yeah, I actually don't even remember what we were saying about this. I want to say I feel like I was calling for lower on Tesla yesterday. I don't remember exactly where price was, but hey, those local golden pockets, guys, those things are respected. But this is not a stock channel, guys. This is a crypto channel. So let's go ahead and jump into the Bitcoin price, not Tesla. But yeah, I guess Tesla's earnings came out positive because they're up today. So, all right, let's go ahead and dive right in, guys. I'm not going to cover the macro. I think we covered that enough in the past couple of streams. Anybody who's new, we do have higher highs on the weekly, which is pretty bullish in my opinion. But yeah, I'm not going to cover it too much because, again, we want to try to keep this one a little bit shorter today so I can help, so I can finish getting that pre-record out for you guys. But Moving into more of the medium-term time frames, guys. Red dot on the 2-day, still confirmed. 3-day, looking for that red dot coming up very soon. And then that daily, obviously, you guys want to remember on regular candles. Now, kind of how I'm feeling, guys, about Bitcoin right now. You guys will remember yesterday, I touched the like button, and I felt it felt like leg hair, specifically the calf region. Happy techie. I thought I did feel a little bit of a tickle on the back of my leg, but now that I know it was just you, it's all good. I'm not worried about it. Shout out to you, bro. But you guys will know on yesterday's show, I was talking kind of about how yesterday morning I was feeling a little bit bearish on Bitcoin, being that the money flow was coming out on a lot of the medium hourly time frames, as well as the 2-day red dot, the daily bearish divergence. It was just a lot adding up. We're at key resistance. There was a lot adding up to a move to the downside. And then as we were getting this crazy scam wick to the upside, I was kind of thinking to myself, like, I was saying this on the morning stream, as we were coming up, I'm kind of scratching my head like, I mean, listen, I've seen Bitcoin do weirder stuff, right? I've seen Bitcoin set up in bullish patterns, and then we actually absolutely dump and vice versa. So as we were watching that pump, I was kind of like scratching my head like, this is weird. I guess the TA is just getting broken. I mean, it does happen. And then we absolutely we absolutely ate all those gains right back up. Which was kind of making me feel like, oh, okay, like that makes complete and total sense, because I didn't think that was going to be a sustainable move to the upside. And then we swallowed all those gains back up, and now we are just kind of ranging. So with that being said, I'm kind of going to stick to my general thesis from yesterday morning, which is, guys, daily bearish divergence on regular candles, right? You could see this, right? And now, again, I do want to kind of back this up with, it is not guaranteed that just because you have a bearish divergence on the daily that you're automatically going to dump. I think there's a lot of people that think like, although bearish divergences are very, very reliable, I think a lot of people mistaken that for 100% hit rate, and that's just simply not the case. With that being said, you just don't want to forget that this is there, right? Because until we print another green dot here and we decisively get a move up, I would not consider this bear div invalidated. And the reason why I am keeping an eye on it is because not only do we have the daily bear div, we also, if you just look at some of these lower, see, yesterday we were talking about this as well. VWAP flops on the 16 and the 12 hour. You guys will remember, I don't remember exactly what time frames we were looking at, but we were getting these green dots, and a lot of the VWAPs, I think it was on the altcoins that we were looking at it, a lot of those VWAPs were not looking that strong, just kind of flopping right over. And we did indeed get that 16-hour VWAP flop with an immediate red dot following that green dot. Same thing on the 12-hour. And, we did not get the red dot on the 10-hour. Was that not just there 2 seconds ago? Maybe regular candles? No, interesting. But you did get that VWAP flop on the 12 and the 16-hour. This was kind of our bullish case yesterday, was the green dots printing here. But they got swallowed up, kind of still making me lean a little bit more bearish. Now, that money flow doesn't look terrible. You do have money flow coming back up here a little bit on the 16-hour. But as we move down the time frames here, you could see that 10 hours starting to roll over. 8-hour, this was something that we were looking at. We do have a red dot on the 8-hour time frame printing, which is something I am definitely keeping my eye on. 6 hours not quite printing yet. But look at the money flow, guys. As you come down these time frames, right? 6-hour money flow starting to leak out. 5-hour money flow also starting to leak, right? 4-hour money flow starting to leak here. Now, this actually was looking, honestly, a bit more bearish like 2 seconds ago. It looked like there was more curvature to the downside, but just generally, guys, this is money flow coming out for sure. Again, doesn't mean that we're 100% going to come down, but this is generally bearish, especially with those VWAP flops, kind of showing that the bulls tried to push the price up, and then the bears just kind of stepped on them, printing that red dot immediately. Now, unless we get another VWAP flip and we get green dot, red dot, and then another green dot, I will lean a little bit more towards a move to the downside, especially with that money flow on the 4-hour. We also have a 4-hour confirmed bearish divergence here, but this is from a while ago. This was, this might have been that move. So not putting as much weight, but the money flow is really what I'm looking at on the 4-hour. Your 2-hour money flow crossed into the red, now back in the green, which makes sense, guys. We're kind of just bing-bonging around up here, kind of ranging. We're going to take a look at some levels in just a second, but on the 15-minute, we did just confirm a blood diamond, right, as we continue to move down just a little bit here. But looking here, guys, looking for the 4-hour red dot and waiting for that money flow in the lower time frames to start crossing out into the red. You can see money flow curving out on your 10-minute, 12 minutes kind of flat, and your 15-minute is kind of flat as well. But if we get this 15-minute crossover into the red, maybe the 12-minute crossover into the red, as we start to print this red dot on the 4-hour, if it confirms and we get that money flow crossover, it could make for a decent move down. Really, at this point, guys, we are just waiting for this to break. As you guys know, kind of my sentiment remains the same as yesterday, or not my sentiment, but my plans essentially remain the same, just trading this as a range, right? Until we come out of that value area high or we come down below that value area low, I am not really expecting too much, right? Basically just treating this as that range until we actually get that deviation out of the value area. Let me go ahead and extend that right. So there you go. Levels actually did move just slightly. Yeah, that's basically how I'm still treating this as a sideways range, guys, until we deviate further to the downside or to the upside. And again, the fact that we swung out of here and failed to come back, to come up, and we came back into that value area, very lackluster. I thought this was going to give us a move, gave us like 20 minutes of excitement, and then we just dumped right back in. So again, as long as we remain under this value area high, you know, I'm expecting to be within this range. Now, again, we talk about don't forget to drink water. Dark Crash, thank you so much. I only got Azteki and cactus water here, so moss water, that is. But yeah, guys, with these volume profiles, you want to expect, that is what this pre-record is going to be. The reason the stream is going to be short is because I have to make this pre-record. Really what happened, guys, is I shot this pre-record and it was kind of a mess because I was rushing, and so I'm going to try to fix it, and if not, I'm going to have to re-record it. But I've been getting a lot of questions about the volume profile as we are getting more and more CandleMafia members every single day. A lot of people see us talk about it on the stream, and a lot of people asking questions, right? And we have a bunch of volume profile videos, but I just kind of want to make a new one, just revisit it and kind of break it down and talk about the anatomy of the different types of the anatomy of the profile, like what is a high volume node, what is a low volume node, what is the value area high, value area low, and then we're going to talk about kind of how they behave and how you can use them to predict the price action. But I'll give you a little early access to the video here, guys. When it comes to these sideways ranges, these volume profile ranges specifically, when it comes to these, typically, when you're inside of that volume profile, now people who watch the channel, this will not be new to you, but when you're inside of that volume profile, right, inside of that range between the value area high and between the value area low, this is basically, as long as you're in that range, you are just expecting price to reject the value area high, come down to the value area low, reject the value area low, come back to the high, and you're just looking for price to keep testing both of these levels, getting caught up on that POC in the middle. Obviously, very rarely will you have very clean price action where you just go like this up to the top and the bottom and the top and the bottom. Obviously, price action is messy, but you can see here, you're at the value area low right here. You come up to the POC, then you took a visit back to the value area low, then you're at the value area high, then you're at the value area low, then you're at the value area high, right? Then you dance around here, but you did eventually get to that value area low, even though it was messy. So there you go. That is basically, as long as you're in that range, you're expecting both of the price to just kind of bing bong around or ping pong around, rejecting both of those levels, and it makes for some really, really good range trading. But that's just kind of one of the things I kind of just want to really dive into. I don't want to call them rules, but I'll call them, just kind of how they behave, right? Like as soon as you're accepted into that range, you're expecting it to just bounce around, and then once you deviate from the range, if you don't bring the extra volume in on the profile, you're likely to get sucked towards that POC. So we're gonna break it down for anybody who is looking to really learn about these. Again, we have a playlist on the channel talking about them, but I do just want to make this new video, just kind of retouch on them and try to make it easy to understand for anyone who might be new. Shout out to TJ Needs Speed, number 2 in the chat today. Shout out to you, brother. Hashtag early gang. But let's continue on here, guys. So as I said, obviously just expecting right here at the value area high, expecting to find some support on the POC. If we lose that, looking for the value area low, and then vice versa. Look at an inverted situation once we get down here. But again, really, for the move down, I'm waiting for this red dot on the 4-hour to see if we can drag that money flow back in the red, to see if we can get a big move down. Now, if we do get that big move down, obviously that first level I'll be looking at, other than the POC, is going to be that value area low coming in at about $22,620. Forgot to breathe. And if we lose that level, I will look to come and tap this level one more time, and that is coming in about $22,319. And then really what I would like is to not get a bounce off of this to come back into the range. I would like the price to break this level, hop into, let's pull up that VPVR. I would love to crack this level of $22,319 to potentially come down and revisit kind of the main levels here. I'll just zoom in a little bit. The major levels I'm looking at to the downside, if we break that 22,319 level, is going to be this local golden pocket from the impulsive move to the upside to the swing high. And that is going to be this level here at about 21,993, call it 22,000 even. And then the bottom of that golden pocket coming in at about 21,890, 21,900. And then also that 786 fib level down here at about 21.5 is another really, really good place to look for a bounce. We will be retesting the structural support created on these rejections here. So we're looking to flip that support to resistance. That would be a great place to look for a short, especially if we get that 15-minute money flow and that red dot could make for a nice move to the downside, and then hopefully get a decent bounce off of that level. If we lose that 786, likely, again, due to the volume profile and the nature of these high-volume nodes, price will likely get attracted to this node. Again, with the volume profiles, guys, again, breaking down that anatomy, giving you guys a little sneak peek into this video, the anatomy of that volume profile is that, price obviously does like to, price is attracted to the high volume nodes, right? So if we start to deviate away and we lose that high volume node that we have right here and we break that value area, price will then become imbalanced, right? Because when you're in the volume profile, that is saying this is the fair price for Bitcoin. It is the balance of price, right? So once you leave that, it will become imbalanced and you will get that move to the downside. And once you get out of that value area decisively, price will naturally hunt out that high volume node, which we have right here in perfect confluence with this spider line at about $20,884. So if we lose this, obviously, golden pocket we just talked about, 786 we just talked about. But if those do not hold, we are looking to maybe eventually move our way down to revisit that high volume node. At about 20,900, right? Or 20,880. Obviously, as this line goes up, the price will change. But let's say we hit it right here, it would be about $20,928. So this would be a pretty important level to hold, because if we do not hold that level, guys, coming up to a higher time frame, get rid of that line. If we do not hold this spider line, this is going to be a key level, guys, because here's the key levels, guys. This 786 is going to be extremely important, because not only is it the 786 fib level, but I'm actually going to go ahead and label this as 786. Not only is it the 786, guys, it is also retesting that high we made right before this big collapse. And that is a key level we're looking to hold to potentially hope for higher prices. If we lose this level, not only are you losing that high that we made right before this big collapse, but you will also be breaking into, right? Bing, bong, bing, bong, bing, bong. If you break this level and you cannot get back above it, you are going to be breaking into this giant gap in volume, which could create, just like it did right here, and just like it did right here, it could create a giant impulsive move to the downside to come to come do what? To hunt out that next high volume node, which is down here all the way at 16,845. Now, obviously, we are very far away from that, right? Or not very far away, but we're pretty far away from that. I'm not calling for price to go down here. I'm not saying I think that's going to happen overnight, but I'm just saying when you see price, if we do not get a breakup, which we'll talk about in a second, and we wind up coming down and we lose this value area and we lose the 786, and that spider line does not hold. This spider line will be key, guys, because if we lose that, that is literally the exact point where we will likely fall into that low volume gap, and that is where things get dangerous. Now, you do have a couple sticking points in between this level and this level. It's not just an empty void. You do have some spikes here where you can see right here, price got caught up on this level, and right here, price also got caught up on this level, but it did not provide much support, much resistance on the way up. So it will likely not create much resistance on the way down. You might just kind of get little bounces. So just be very careful, guys. This spider line is going to be very important. 20,000, almost 21K, right? About 20,900 is going to be a very, very, very key level to watch. And you can see that, right? Again, kind of why I like the volume profiles is the fact that you can visualize kind of what is going on behind the levels. So, and then you can see here as we bring more price action into play here, you can see the actual volume. Actually, now that you look at it here, this is not only going to be really important. Once you bring this other volume in, you can see we do have a bunch of other high volume nodes here that will stick. So these levels actually do look a little bit stronger now. But again, going to be a strong level of support, right? Because if we do hold this level, which would be likely, just because you have all this volume here, this is a pretty heavy node. But kind of just still kind of adds to the reinforces how important this level is, because if we do break this and start dumping, you're pushing through all that volume. So very, very key level. I'm actually going to change the color of this. Let's change it to red, because if we lose that level, could be a little bit sketchy. And we may actually just kind of, honestly, I would say this, guys. If we do come down and we break that spider line, we may just kind of create a new value area down here and kind of range down here a little bit. But we would be losing that FTX level, which is, not a great thing. So, yeah, definitely the key level right here to the downside to watch is that $20,900 level. But what happens if we go ahead and get a break to the upside? Basically, that next target, guys, does remain the same from yesterday. And obviously, we did make that little high right here at about 23,825. But if we're able to crack up and get a big move to the upside, the next major level of resistance, we do have, let me go off, get on non-log. Obviously, we did get rejected at that spider line right here. But if we can get above this spider line and crack that high that we made, it is going to be likely that we come visit this next level of resistance that does come in with a ton of confluence, guys. Not only do we have that local golden pocket starting at about 24,915, you also have a spider line running through that exact level. And then the top of that golden pocket is at about 25.4 and also has the confluence of a spider line going right through that level. So this is going to be a very key level of resistance to be looking at if we do get a break to the upside. This is a level that I would be looking for some nice little scalp shorts if we get that move up. But again, the way that, those VWAP flops on the 12-hour, that 4-hour money flow has got me feeling still like we could potentially get a move to the downside here, guys. So definitely something I'm looking for. But again, I just want to give you guys the target in case we do break up, because it's definitely possible. Obviously, we were expecting this to be a bigger dump, and then we just got ripped right through it. So yeah, definitely a possibility. But that is a lot of confluence there, guys, between that spider line range coming through here with that golden pocket. It's just like the crisscross of resistance death. So definitely going to definitely going to give us, my God, definitely going to give us some serious resistance. Let's check on chat real quick. Let's see. Omar, what is going on? Omar says, why are you always leaning towards the Bears? Ping bong. Shout out to Omar. Hey, I'm just reading the charts here. The reason I'm leaning on the bear side here, and again, not expecting a massive dump to the downside. That move, right? That 4-hour red dot with the money flow coming out of lower time frames could just bring us down to that value area low, and then we might be here tomorrow just being like, well, still just ranging here. We could continue to range, which brings us to my third scenario and what I would be expecting if we get this to play out. If we continue to just range around here, guys, and we kind of just don't leave this range and we just kind of bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, right? If we continue to do that, I would be looking at the altcoins, because if we continue to range sideways for Bitcoin, that's where we could potentially start seeing the altcoins start to fly left and right. As a lot of times when Bitcoin consolidates, it gives those altcoins some room to actually just pop off. That's typically what we see happen. Let's see. Do you think we'll get a Friday pump? The trend is your friend, right? Shout out to Tyler. Yes, the trend is your friend, and that is something you want. I've been talking about this a lot, right? Because we didn't look at the macro that much this stream, but the weekly higher high, guys. This has me leaning towards, this is a macro trend change, right? So once we have a macro trend change like this, it's time to start, looking lifting up those bear goggles and starting to peek at more of the bull case here, because on that macro trend change, or once you make that higher high on a macro time frame like this, you would want to start to potentially favor the longs a little bit more than the shorts, which is going to be hard for a lot of people to do. Oh, 1 hour blood diamond. Oh, baby, is that going to confirm? This one didn't really do anything, but we'll see. We have some other things lining up here. It's sometimes really hard for people to kind of stray away from, we've been in a long bear market, and, I don't know if I call it long, but we've been in a bear market for quite a while, and the shorts just pay, right? And you lean on those shorts because you're in a bear market, so it's likely you'll break further to the downside. But now this is kind of where you don't want to completely jump the ship for being a bear, but you do want to start. You don't want to be the last bear, right? You want to be able to change your sentiment quickly, right? And you're able to do that by seeing something like a macro trend change on the weekly time frame with that higher high. So, might just be time to, start entertaining more of the bull cases. But yeah, so there you go. But that is really the reason I am leaning towards the bears right now, is because that 4 hour red dot is looking to print, with money flow starting to look like it's coming out. We're getting blood. Now we have that blood diamond on the 1 hour, which would support a move to the downside. But yeah, again, you want to wait for that 4 hour red dot and that money flow to print and confirm, right? You don't want to front run those signals, because you guys will remember when I added to my long the other day, I front ran some signals, and I didn't get wrecked, but I could have gotten a much better entry if I didn't front run the signal, right? We were getting a red dot. Things were looking bearish, but nothing was confirmed. I tried to front run it because I don't always have time to, I got to record a video, or I got to jump on the live stream. If I want to get that position in before I get caught up doing something like this live stream, sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to miss it. Like, God forbid this does play out. Let me just hop in. And then, but I front ran it, and it wound up, again, didn't get wrecked, but could have gotten a much better entry. So don't front run stuff, guys. Chemistry Bro said, oh, man, my long is already underwater. Shout out to Chemistry Bro. Chemistry Bro is out here, guys. He really is out here. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. Let's see. Please, no blood diamond. Not confirmed yet, Chem Bro. Not confirmed yet. Might disappear. But again, still kind of feeling, yellow X on the 3 minute. Oh, boy. Yeah, money flow crossing over into the green. Into the red. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see if that red dot, that money flow coming out, might get that move to the downside. But there you go, guys. Those are the main cases that I see playing out here. Again, gonna lean towards that. If that 4 hour red dot with that money flow coming out does wind up popping up and confirming, that is what is making me lean a little bit more towards the bears. And again, might just be a small little dip down to that value area low, and then things turn around. We look for longs and we ride it back up, right? And again, just because this is kind of just played out, I do just want to remind you guys, the reason why trading these ranges is a good idea is because, this long that we were in yesterday that we were showing on the stream, we were looking at long positions down at the bottom of this range, right? Now, it wasn't the value area low. We did deviate from the value area low. We broke that level. But when you do that and you don't bring any new volume in, it is likely that you will return to that POC, that high volume node, because that's where price gets attracted to. The POC or high volume nodes do act as a magnet for price. Price is attracted to where the volume is. So, with that being said, we came down here, we got our bullish confirmations, we were able to get into that trade just looking to get a move to the POC and then hopefully a move to the value area high. And then price ran up aggressively and we were still able, or I mean, I was personally still holding my trade. You know, some people may have closed their whole position here, but if you just took some profit, here and left a little bit in your position and it runs and you finally leave this value area, right? Because you're not going to stay in this range forever. Eventually, you will leave the value area and go hunt out balance in another area, which, by the way, if price does leave your current volume profile range or value area, you know, a lot of times it will hunt out previous areas of or previous value areas, right? So an area where, say, you know, let's just, for example, let's say price came up here and was ranging at this time right back here, and we had a nice profile or a nice value area in this range, and price deviates from our range here. So a lot of times it will go hunt out that previous area of balance and bing bong around in that same range that we were in over here. Because if you had, say you had a POC in the middle of this range and you go ahead and draw that as a horizontal line, price will get sucked to that next POC because it is a high volume node nearby. And if it does not hunt out a previous value area, what it could do is just go find a new value area and create a new value area. So there you go. Just wanted to spit a little bit of sauce there. I am going to do a pre-record on this, or hopefully just fix the one that I already shot. Crypto Billy said, Frank, Ill Hero says new volume profile in TradingView. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see it. Let's go to technicals, volume profile. Oh, anchored, auto-anchored volume profile. Interesting. What is this? This is news to me. Let's go ahead and test this out. This is going to be the first live stream where we do a live indicator review. Go ahead and remove this stuff, and let's see. Okay. I don't even know what this is. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. I do see a profile here. Let's see. Let's change the settings, first of all. Length. Okay, interesting. So you can just anchor it to a certain point. Interesting. All right, let's see. Row size, we'll change it to 150. Value area, okay. Boom, bang, bada bing, bada boom. We'll get the value area high, value area low in there. We'll, all right, okay. Interesting. Okay, let's, yeah, does it just pick, is it just like, okay, yeah, it just has like a look back period? Interesting. Let's see. Interesting. Anchor period is auto. I wonder, highest high. Oh, this is okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, so same thing, right? Like this volume profile will be basically the same thing, but it just gives you different options on how to anchor it, right? So it'll go to your highest high. What does that even mean? Oh, okay. Okay, it's just a visible range volume. Now it's just a VPVR. What happened? Oh, no, that is our VPVR. Interesting. I'll have to play around with this. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Session, that'll obviously just give you the current session, which we maybe the BLX is not the best thing to look at this on. Let's go to a clean chart. Boom. Boom. Okay, let's see. Bada boom, baby. Let's see. Volume profile, anchored, boom. And then we'll go into the settings and come to a lower time frame. There we go. Okay, yeah, so that is on. Is that still on? Okay, so that's auto. I don't know what auto actually decides to pull it from. But if you do session, that'll probably just put it on the current session. Let's see. Quarter, week. Yeah, so this will just pull you a profile at the beginning of the week all the way to the end. Interesting. Maybe we'll do a pre-record on this. I'll have to investigate and mess around with it a little bit. But interesting. I'll be honest, probably not something I'd really use that often. It's just nice. It automatically will let you pull the profile like, oh, I want to see the profile for the whole month. Right, and then it'll pull the profile for the whole month. You can't see it because it's all the way back there. Decade, century. Why century? Interesting. Highest high, lowest low. Interesting. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, shout out to Ill Hero. I appreciate you for bringing that in. We're a half hour into the show. FYI, thank you so much, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate you for letting me know that. But coming back over to our chart here, guys, that is basically how I'm feeling on Bitcoin. Again, leaning a little bit more towards the bears. Are we going to move down? A little bit. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, there you go. Those targets remain the same for the most part, guys. But there you go. That is how I'm feeling. Again, not expecting a complete collapse, but if that 4-hour red dot prints and confirms with the money flow coming out on top of that 1-hour blood diamond confirming, that could indicate that we could just kind of sideways bearish, right? Like, again, not calling for an absolute collapse other than the money flow coming out on a lot of these medium hourly time frames. 2-hour, I think, just crossed into the red, came back into the green. Yeah, I would say sideways bearish for the most part tonight. But now you have the targets and the important levels to watch, not only to the upside, but also the downside. But now let's go ahead and take a look at some altcoins. I'll take a look at the DXY. If you guys want to see your favorite altcoins, go ahead and drop it in chat, and we will start to look at some. Probably only going to look at a couple here. Let's see. Man, I hope this rally goes on a bit further, even with the bearish signals. Ken, bro, me too, bro, me too. Let's go. Let's see. Shout out to Jay Manlet says, hey, Frankie, what is going on? 100. Let's go, baby. Shout out to you, bro. Let's see. Scar Crypto Face says, after tomorrow, if we don't break below 21K, up. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, potentially. We'll have to see what happens and what the charts are telling us tomorrow. But let's go ahead and, oh, baby, the chat is going crazy. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Going for 700 likes on tonight's stream. That's just pulling random numbers out of a hat here. Don't forget to smash that Litecoin. Why was I going to say that? Don't forget to smash that Litecoin, guys. Like button, not Litecoin. All right, let's see. I just wanted to dump. Tates, yeah, I wanted to dump, I'll be honest with you. Best group of DGens on YouTube. Let's go. Shout out to Curtis Neal. Yeah, I had to step away. Wonky looking bear pennant. Yup. Let's see. Litecoin smashed. Let's go. Shout out to V-Slim. What is going on, bro? Absolute OG. Thank you for being here. Lice Prodigy saying VRA. Shout out to you, bro. Yes, we will try to look at that. Just clocking in, boss. I'm out. Smash the like button for Frankie. Shout out to Donato Cabrera. Thank you for tuning in, bro. I appreciate you. All right, let's go ahead. I'll let Rob pick a couple of coins to take a look at, and we will run through them. Need to find that black and white BTC hoodie. Yeah, way too fast for you. We are, I believe, going to add something like that to the merch store on Hit Merch. Also, quick reminder, guys, don't forget, go to hitmerch.com and go head over to the Frankie. Go to brands and go to Frankie Candles, where we do have our new merch that is now live on the store and by popular demand. Guys, let me actually just bring this up really quick for you. Check out the merch, guys. We are starting to really upload more and more stuff, guys. And here you go. The Marionette. I completely forgot to mention this. The Marionette, the CandleMafia Godfather-like shirt. This is my favorite one, low-key. But I will say this, guys. This one is going to be a limited drop, I believe. I have to double-check with the merch division. It's 50 or 100 of these shirts. I want to say it's 50, but this is going to be this one is going to be a limited drop. Out of all of these other ones are going to not be limited. It's either 50 or 100. I have to double check for you guys. But yeah, we got a bunch of new designs here. Super fun stuff, guys. We got this Haikanashi candle hat. Let's get it. And just to show you guys that the colors are not accurate on the website. The pictures are kind of not that great, but they are high quality, vibrant colors. Don't you worry. But yeah, this is. Oh no! Oh no, Aztecian cactus moss water everywhere. Oh no, it's an emergency. Oh no, it's foaming. It's foaming, boys. Oh no. Oh no. It's all over. It's all over me. That's the last time I bring up merch on this stream. Threw me off track. Blew up everywhere. Well, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I gotta go clean myself up. Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles, bring your hand in there. Bring your hand in there. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Mrs. Candles, everybody. Mrs. Candles. Thank you. How'd you get paper towels so fast? She's like running up 2 flights of stairs, taking an elevator. Just okay. Well, there we go. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You're wonderful. Yeah, anytime for you. Yeah, thank you. Well, all right. Protect the calves. Guys, the calves are good. The calves are good. Don't worry. I just flexed them a little bit, and it shook all the Aztecian cactus moss water off. That's never happened on stream, guys. I apologize. All right. Well, there we go. Thanks, Mrs. Candles. You're the best. I've never seen somebody react that fast. That is weird. It's almost like she was standing outside the door with paper towels, waiting for that to happen. Frankie needs a canoe. Shout out to Metabytes. Well, anyway, guys. There is there we go. Sorry for the mishap there, but back to it. But yeah, there you guys go check out the Hit Merch website and click on. You just got to go to menu, brands, Frankie Candles, and then you'll see everything there. I know this one was in high demand. They forgot to get it on. I assume because they were doing something with the limited drop stuff. That's probably why this one took longer. But now everything's up there, guys. Super excited about this. I love these shit. The new merch, guys. Merch is about to get stepped up. So let's go. Shout out to Hit Merch. But yeah, continuing on here, Satoshi Glakamoto, I see you, brother. I see you. I'm not going to say it out loud so someone can't hear. Mrs. Candles to the rescue. Robot hand. Yeah, fake hand. DZ painted his fingernails to hand me the paper towels, guys. With her, never know. With excited Frankie. Yeah, I do spill stuff all the time. Absolutely. Anyway, let's get back to the charts, guys. Looking at the DXY, guys. Looking at the DXY, you guys will know there were some things we were keeping an eye on here. And one of those things was the daily bullish divergence at support here. We are, oh God, this thing has just been nothing. We've been getting nothing out of the DXY lately. As Bitcoin's kind of been raging as well. Don't waste that precious cactus water, man. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Where are the beanies? Oh my God, who said that? Who said that? Mark S. The beanies are getting added to the site. Yikes. That's actually my fault. I have the beanies, and I forgot to bring them to the office so they could take pictures of them. That's my fault, guys. I apologize publicly. The beanies are not on the site, and it's all my fault. I will bring them to the office tomorrow, and they will be on the site tomorrow. Shout out. Let's go. All right. That's fine, Frankie. More water on the way. Don't worry. Shout out to Dark Crash. Always making sure everybody's hydrated. All right, continuing on here, guys. We are at support here for the DXY. Keeping an eye on this divergence. Keeping an eye on the divergence. I know people say it's a myth that divergences don't work on the DXY, but I beg to differ. I beg to differ. You maybe catch me on a technicality or something, but, I mean, they play out. So just keeping an eye on this. Not invalidated just yet, but keeping an eye on it. We are also at support, so even if there was no divergence, we would be expecting a potential bounce here. If we get the bounce, then we would be, obviously expecting a little bit of a dump on Bitcoin. All right. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's see. Let's see. Soy beanies, though. Dang, man, there goes my night. I want a beanie. Shout out to Hexboy Crypto. Let's see. Where's the pink? Oh, Chemistry, bro. Yeah, hoodies to come for sure. Clumsy candles. Let's go. Shout out to Angel is cool. Shout out to you. Let's see. Oh my candle. Let's go. Shout out to Jessica in the chat, guys. Let's see. You guys are too funny. All right. Seriously. That Godfather CandleMafia shirt is saucy. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It seems that everyone else's favorite one is the single candle with all the lines on it. I don't know. That marionette Godfather hand that's my favorite. I thought everyone was gonna go nuts over that one. Let me know what designs you guys like the best in chat. Maybe Tony can keep an eye on that and let us know which one's the favorite. All right, let's go ahead and move on here. Taking a look at Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it, or your aunt. I don't know. But here we go, guys. Taking a look at Ethereum. VWAP on the daily is coming back to the upside. No bearish divergence on the daily like there is on Bitcoin. Today, red dot is confirmed. Your 16-hour did give you... Wow, I'm surprised that is not a blood diamond. But... Green dot, red dot, VWAP flip on the 16-hour, just like Bitcoin. 12-hour got the green dot and looks like it wants to print that red dot, flop back over to the downside, but has not just yet. So keeping an eye on that, but that 16-hour VWAP flop is a little bit more of a bearish sign. VWAP on the 10-hour coming back down. 8-hour looking for the red dot, just like Bitcoin. Your 5-hour. Okay, interesting. I didn't even know I had this... Didn't even know I had this on, but there you go. Apparently, TradingView says there's a Head and Shoulders here with a target of the... Why is it that Confluence, guys, Confluence. Yeah, Head and Shoulders apparently, again, not a crazy big pattern guy, but, Head and Shoulders with a possible technical target of our blue box here coming in at about $1,326. Are we going to reject this golden pocket and see that play out potentially? But money flow on that 5-hour coming out pretty smoothly there. Okay, wow. So we need to get that beat. Hang on. Yeah, we need to get that beanie on. Yeah. Shout out. Let's see. Mr. B says divergences can't work when the money printer go. Brrr, let's go. Shout out to you, bro. But yeah, we will get that beanie. It's trendy. Let's see. We'll get that beanie on there ASAP. Oh, and Mrs. Candles is on point today. She just busted into the room with a dry erase marker, and she just wrote beanie on big letters on my whiteboard. That also has a plethora of other stuff that I need to do, and I'm going to stop looking at it because it's making me nervous. Daddy Zach, shout out to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Said, got the gangster silhouette yesterday. And the Godfather today. Let's go. Shout out to Daddy Zach. Yeah, we love these new designs. Shout out to Adam from Hit Network. He designed these, so we got to shout out Adam for sure. But continuing on here, guys. Mrs. Candles wants Solana. All right, continuing on here, keeping an eye on that Head and Shoulders. Yeah, someone else, who is it? HCACW said, I said Head and Shoulders. Maybe they did say Head and Shoulders. I saw somebody calling for an inverted Head and Shoulders that I could not find. Mrs. Candles just took payment in Muddy Buddies. She just yanked the Muddy Buddies and ran away. But yeah, continuing on here, I guess keeping an eye on this, but it does have a nice little breakout target coming right down to our next level of support. 4-hour, I'm going to get rid of this so it's not messy. 4-hour money flow in the red, came into the green, back into the red, guys, with the VWAP pushing. Feeling the same way about Ethereum as I am for Bitcoin, guys. Money flow in the red on the 4-hour. Definitely not a good look. The fact that we kind of bing-bonged around into the red, into the green, back into the red kind of makes me think that maybe we consolidate. And listen, if you have bearish signs, guys, and you don't get an absolute dump, but instead you just get consolidation, you can kind of, let's say, right, money flows in the red here, right? We could continue to consolidate, right, and just kind of bing-bong around, and money flow can creep into the red a little bit, right? And then it starts to come back up, and then it crosses back into the green, and then we get a big move up, right? So just because money flow did come into the red, we could just kind of consolidate here and come into the red a little bit before it turns into the green. But as of right now, with what is on the chart, and I'm looking at right now with that money flow in the red, is definitely looking a little bit more bearish, especially because that VWAP is going to come down soon to print a red dot on top of the money flow coming out. And again, going to be looking for the same thing on Ethereum, guys. If you get that 4-hour red dot with the red money flow on the 4-hour, with the 15-minute, the 12-minute, the 10-minute money flow coming into the red, that would be a pretty bearish sign, and a lot of times can give us a pretty decent move to the downside. All right, continuing on. Shout out to Daddy Zach for that super chat. I do appreciate you, brother. Thank you for getting that merch, bro. I appreciate you. Let's see. Here, let me drop you a link. Having trouble finding the. If you're having trouble finding that merch, let me just go ahead and pull a link for you real quick. A little bada boom, bada bing, bada bing bong. Here we go. Hit merch. I will go ahead and pop her right back up here, and let me go ahead and grab that. Bada boom, bada bing. And then come back to the YouTube chat, and there you go. Boom. I will pin that to the top of chat as well. So if you guys want to go ahead and just check out the merch, you can go ahead and click that link at the top of the chat. All right, so here we go, guys. Yeah, Creighton C says ETH hates TA and never listens to it. Yeah. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Rohit Raj, what is going on, bro? He says Bookmap. We should start pulling up Bookmap. Yeah, I mean, hey, Friday Pump's not impossible. I got eggs on the low. Let's go, Pop E 2022. Trying to advertise out here. Let's see. You guys are funny. All right, continuing on here. Yeah, money flow just generally coming out here, guys. Feeling the same about Ethereum as I am on Bitcoin. Let's see. Frank, follow this link live and tell the Mafia to do the same. I am terrified to click this link. Oh, Tony D. Guys, go ahead and click that link and let us know which shirts you like the best. Is there one missing out here? Maybe not. No, I guess there was 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess 5. Yeah, guys, there you go. Click that link and take that poll. Let us know which one you like the best. I'm voting. I'm voting Marionette. Let's go. Can I vote? Am I allowed to vote? I voted, so sue me. Shout out to Tony D. Thank you for doing that, bro. Let's get it. All right, let's see. Thanks for all the sauce, Frankie. You're the man. Shout out to Jake Fro 11, not Jake Fro 12. We do have Jake Fro 12. I'm just kidding, bro. Thank you for being here, bro. And anytime. I'm here. That's why I'm here, bro. Okay. Continuing on, Mountain Man says no egg shortage here. I assume he's got his own chickens. Let's go. Shout out to Mountain Man. Gotta respect that, bro. Gotta respect that. All right, here we go. So there you go. Kind of expecting the same thing. If we lose this, let's pull some volume on this little dirty girl Ethereum here. Boom. There we go. If we, we hit that value area high, so we lose that golden pocket. Likely that we come down to this value area low at about 1540. Start losing that level. Let's pull up that VPVR. See where the volume is being traded. Boom. There you go. So lose that value area low. Next stop probably going to be that $1,500 level. Once you lose that, probably coming down into the $1,450 level. And then once you start losing that $1,450 level, that is where we could potentially start to come back down to our blue box, which I believe was where that Head and Shoulders was looking to break out to or break down to, I believe. Was it? Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, with a breakout technical target of that 1325 level. So there you go. And again, probably gonna be a quick move through this gap to the 1430 level, and then once you break that, you'll probably grind your way down to this blue box. If we break to the downside. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. ETH to $900. Angel is cool. I hope so. Let's see. I don't have chickens. Everyone I know does, though. Prices haven't gone up much here either. Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. Let's see. How's Matic looking, Calf Man? All right. Let's see. I voted. Let's go. Shout out to Brad Gabriel. I voted is like imitating the sticker you get when you vote. Shout out to you, Brad. You're funny, bro. Let's go. We got Custodian of Earth with the sauce spaghetti emoji. Let's get it. Shout out to you, bro. All right, here we go. The Candle Father, Crypto Main. What's up? Just looking for our alt list. There it is. ADA, ALBT. Okay, boom. All right, let's see. There we go. Shout out to Rob. You're quick, bro. All right, let's take a look at ADA. Someone asked for ADA earlier, too. And what did someone just... Oh, Aptos. Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at Aptos, too. Oh, look at that. ADA the stock. Look at that. Anyway. Okay, here we go. I don't want to look at the contracts. Let's look at where is KuCoin Tether. Bada boom. There you go, guys. Let me know. I was thinking about doing a fun series, not really a serious series, but a fun series on doing TA on markets that people don't do TA on. Like TA on like baseball cards, or TA on like Pokemon cards, or TA on Beanie Babies, or something like that. Would be pretty dope if we could find some kind of chart. I think that would be cool. Let me know if you think that'd be cool in the chat. Shout out to Tony Soprano. Let's go. Shut up and take my money on that Godfather-style Mafia shirt. Shout out to Tony Soprano. Let's go, bro. Let's get it. That one's for you, bro. That one's for you. All right. Taking a look at Cardano. Taking a look at the daily. Daily bear div is confirmed, but looking like that green dot wants to come and print, but I would be careful. You do have money flow coming up on Market Cypher B. VWAP and money flow coming up on Market Cypher B. If you print a green dot here, I would consider that bear div invalidated, but you got to wait for that green dot to print and confirm. But it is looking pretty good, at least right now, with the money flow and the VWAP. Continuing on, your 16-hour, looking for no VWAP flop yet, but it does look like that VWAP is starting to flop. Your 12-hour kind of looking the same. 4-hour, looking for that red dot coming up soon, kind of lagging behind Bitcoin and Ethereum, if I, in my opinion. Let's see. Yeah, looking for a red dot on your 90-minute as well. Potential, not really. But yeah, looking for that red dot on the 90-minute. I'd be looking at the same thing for Cardano, guys. I would be looking for that red dot on the 4-hour with your money flow coming out. But again, just kind of leaning sideways on Cardano. We'll see if we can get a move tomorrow when New York opens. But yeah, I would say, I would lean kind of kind of sideways on this. Just money flow still coming out generally on your 2 hour, your 4 hours generally coming out, but locally it is coming back up. You'll have to see if you're going to make a lower high here. But what we can do is we can find those next key levels that are likely to give us strong resistance. Let's pull a little bit of a macro golden pocket here. This golden pocket, I mean, hey, if you could get another push up, if that green dot on the daily does wind up printing, I would be watching these levels. This local golden pocket coming in at about 41 cents is one level I would watch, and then also that 786 coming in at about 46 cents. I would these are the levels I would look at if we do get that green dot. But again, be careful of this money flow. If this money flow doesn't continue to come up, I would be very careful because it is kind of bearish. Again, on the daily, even looking at the BitLab indicators, you could see we are kind of toppy. This daily was toppy here, but is now unshaded, right? It's showing some potential sideways action. But, these higher time frames are still kind of looking toppy. Yeah, I would say, yeah. I mean, they look toppy / sideways. So just keep that in mind. We might just range sideways. Or if Bitcoin does not dump and actually Bitcoin just consolidates, maybe that green dot on ADA is where we're going to start seeing some of the alts start to pump. Bitcoin continues sideways, gives the alts room to run, and, that daily green dot prints on Cardano, and that's kind of what starts the run for Cardano. But this would be the next major level of resistance that I would be keeping an eye on for Cardano. Again, coming in between about 46 and 41 cents. All right, let's go. Let's just take a quick little fondle the like button. Poppy22 said fondle that like button. I would say fondle that like button. And like this. This is like fondling. This is that's fondling. That's a hand. That's a fondling hand. Creepy. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's look at these fondling emoji, guys. It's a little fondling. They have a fondle emoji, guys. There it is. Let's go. Hey, Crypto Billy says, hey, DJ, run that back. Is that how it goes? Shout out to Ludacris. But let's, all right, cool. Thank you for that, Billy. Let's run through the rest of these alts, and then we will go ahead and spin that dang wheel. Pain of pleasure. ALBT. Take a look at the KuCoin chart. Oh, baby. Let's go ahead and pull some levels here. We get those local golden pockets every single time. Let's get it. Hey, what's up, Frankie? Can you do ARC block? Potentially family-friendly content. Shout out to Jonah Lang. Oh, God, yeah. This is was the fondling hand too much? Sorry about that, guys. Fondle hand reveal, please. This is my fondle hand. Clumsily touching is the key, is the definition of fondle, is just creepily touching. I'm just kidding. I don't know that. But anyway, taking a look here, guys, we are testing this local golden pocket. Let's go ahead and pull some volume on it. Let's see. Where are we going to pull this volume from? Jeez, this is a quirky, let's just have fun with it. Let's just pull a random range here. Yeah. So we are out of our value area, bringing in a little bit of volume here. Nothing really too decisive here. But let me see. Are we going to have a teachable moment here? Let me just go ahead and unextend that. Boom. Okay. So, we did bring a little bit of volume in here. Nothing too decisive. However, if we do reject this golden pocket, I will definitely be expecting to potentially come down and revisit that value area high. You also have this area right here, which is another value area high of just a broader range. So I would actually go ahead. I'm going to make this a box. I would go ahead and watch. If you do get a pullback, I would watch this level here between about 7 and 0.068 cents and 0.074 cents. And then let's pull a little bit of a golden pocket from the high to the low. That does fall right in between your golden pocket and 786. So that is going to be a decent level to watch. If you hit that golden pocket at about 0.083 cents, look for some support. If you lose it, you do have that level in the middle, and then your 786 right below at about 0.064 cents. So if you do get a pullback, this is really the area I would be looking at for a bounce. And you could see that you're essentially, I mean, you have your highs here, highs here, highs here, highs here, highs here. You're basically coming back to, kind of retest those highs that you made. So that's kind of what I would look for on ALBT. Let's see. But yeah, Aptos, we'll take a look at Aptos too. But yeah, so that is kind of what I would be looking at here. But looking at our indicators, guys, on the daily, let's see, green dot printing. Yeah, I mean, you're likely, like if this thing, I mean, you're already putting it in here. You have your higher high. You could potentially push into that 786, but I would look for those higher highs on your price action and then wait for this daily momentum wave to kind of roll over and print a red dot, giving you a potential daily bearish divergence at your key level of resistance. This will be a decent level to look to maybe go scalp short and then hopefully hold it for a bigger run. If you were to get into that, let's just say, let's just go ahead and say that you were targeting this blue box as your target. That wouldn't be the best risk to reward. I mean, at least with this stop loss. But depending on what your target is, it would be, I mean, that's a 37% move, guys. That's a 37% move from the golden pocket. From golden pocket to golden pocket, that's a 37% move. So if you do catch a scalp off of there, plenty of room to make some profits. You don't even have to pull all the way back to this level. Hey, shout out to Indiana Candle. Said, Frankie, I'm late, but I made it. Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. But that is what I would be looking for on ALBT. And now let's go ahead and take a look at APT, not to be confused with ALBT. I don't even know. I forget the ticker for that other coin. S&P is about to create a golden cross. Do you think it could push the price of crypto up? I mean, typically when you do get the S&P to pump, typically Bitcoin does follow. Yeah, very interesting. Frankie, I found another interesting and kind of crazy fun fractal speculation thing. Shout out to Chemistry, bro. Dude, shoot that over to me, bro. Shoot that over to me. I'd love to check it out. Yeah, shout out. Let's see. Better than the lick, the like. Shout out to Jessica. Let's see. Super secret sauce. Enzo Mining in the chat. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Let's see. Revolution. Thanks, Frankie. No problem, brother. I got you, Revolution Fashion. All right, let's continue on to APT. Boom, this thing absolutely moon. Shout out to Chemistry, bro, for calling that pennant on that thing yesterday. Shout out to you, bro. Snipe that one. But let's go ahead and continue on here. Take a look at the 10-hour. Oh, bear div on the 10-hour printing currently. Ooh, baby, this thing's been going nuts. Might be time to cool off just a little bit. 10-hour bear div is printing, guys. Very interesting stuff. Let me go ahead and get out of this full screen mode because the pain. There you go. Yeah, nice little bear div there. Can't hate on that. But let's see, where can you potentially pull back to? Pull a little local golden pocket. We do have a local golden coming in at about $15.10. I would look for a potential pullback into that golden, even if you are going to continue to continue to the upside. I would look for a potential bounce off that golden pocket at 14 or at 15.10, and then that 786 is coming in at about 13.61. But we're going to have to do a little more analysis. You can't just find a bear div and short it, but that is there. That is technically a pretty bearish sign, in my opinion. We'll have to check what resistance it's up against. 8-hour, giving you the same thing. Let's take a look at these lower time frames. 10-minute money flow crossover into the red. 12-minute green dot printing. However, this is looking a little bullish, to be honest with you. That is looking like... yeah, maybe a little push up here, but that's super, super local. But yeah, money flow kind of flat on your 12-minute. 15-minute is starting to come out, but you are getting green dots. So you might get a second push up here, but I'd watch that 8-hour bear div, that 10-hour bear div with, see that 30-minute money flow is coming out, guys. If you get that 8-hour bear div to confirm and that money flow on the 24 and 30-minute cross into the red with that 15-minute, I would expect a move to the downside here. 4-hour red dot is confirmed. Yeah, I'd watch that 30-minute money flow for a potential move to the downside. Let's see. Bitcoin is currently rehydrating. Absolutely, Dark Crash. Shout out to you. But yeah. When are the trucker hats coming? Guys, We are actually in the works of trying to get, I'll tell you what, guys. So we literally buy these hats at retail and just give them away to you guys. So we are not getting these hats for a deal. Like, we are literally just going to a store and buying these for full price to give away. But right now we're working on finding suppliers that can get us the exact hat. They are very, very high quality. And I don't want a hat that looks like this. I want this exact hat with this exact leather patch. So we're working on finding a supplier that can give us that exact same thing. And I think Tony has gotten very, very close to getting that all done. And as soon as we get it, we will add it to the site. Because I know we've had these hats for a while, and we basically just give them away for free. Or we do just give them away for free, not basically. We don't sell them yet, but we will. We will add them for anybody that wants to grab one. And Tony is very close. He could probably update you guys better than I could. But let's go ahead and use Printful, Frankie. I think we looked into that, to be honest with you. Shout out to Bufo. But shout out to Chemistry, bro. I wish I looked good in hats. Is that a thing? Do people not look good in hats? I mean, I use it to cover up. It's funny. People always go, "Oh, are you trying to hide your receding hairline?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Tony said they're 90% done. There we go, baby. They're coming up, and we do have really cool colors, guys. Don't forget. I don't have it, but we got the coffee cream color. We got the black. We got some really cool colors. But continuing on here, Aptos, that is what I would look for here. Money flow on your 4-hour coming out not as aggressively as it is on Bitcoin. But again, you did get that 4-hour bear div on Aptos as you were getting that move to the downside. So, I would potentially be looking for this, guys. 4-hour bear div, that would have been a great entry to get in early to hopefully, if you get that 8-hour and 10-hour bear div to play out in a big way, that 4-hour bearish divergence on confirmation would have been a beautiful entry into that short. But now, that's kind of come and gone. So what I would be looking for is a pullback coming to a lower time frame. I would look for a potential pullback because we did have that 15-minute. We do have this looks like bullish consolidation on the 12 and the 15-minute. Maybe we get a little pop up to retest some of these golden pockets or test this golden pocket for a potential to get that 8-hour to play out. So if I were looking to get into a short here, if you didn't want to enter on the 8-hour, you could always look for a potential retrace because the lower time frames do with those green dots look like you might get a little pop up before a pop down. Let's see. Shout out to Cool Hand Luke with a $10 super chat. I do appreciate that, brother. He says, would you consider selling some ADA to buy something that has more potential for a larger move or hodl? That is a hard, there's a lot of variables that go into that question, brother. Shout out to Cool Hand. I do appreciate you, bro. Thank you, Crypto Billy. On point. Thank you for that, bro. But yeah, it is very, very, It is very, very, it's a lot to that question, man. It's like, how much of your investment is your Cardano investment, right? Like, how much of your overall crypto investment is your Cardano? And, what is your risk tolerance like, right? Like, are you just looking to grow a large amount of money, or are you looking for that 25x, that 30x? And you just have to understand that if you're going to sell Cardano, which in my opinion is a little bit of a safer bet as far as altcoins go, if you are going to sell that more reliable, again, in my personal opinion, not financial advice, to go into something a little more riskier for a higher reward, just understand that does actually, it is going to be a bit riskier. So you really, what you have to do is ask yourself, what is your risk tolerance, right? And how much of your overall crypto bag is your Cardano investment, right? Is it a small investment? Like, do you have most of your money in Bitcoin and Ethereum or some other coins? And then you have a little bit in Cardano, but you're not looking, you're looking to, make a lot more off that smaller amount of money, and it's not a big portion of your overall crypto bag, then maybe I would maybe, for me personally, I might take that smaller Cardano bag out and maybe risk it on something a little bit riskier for higher potential, higher risk to reward ratio, but I would only do that if I was okay with the risk, right? Knowing that it was a bigger chance that I'd lose my money on that. So I hope that helps you out. Really, the question there is, what is your risk tolerance, and what ratio of your crypto portfolio is that Cardano investment? So there you go. That's what I would say. I hope that helps you out. I know a lot of people, when they ask that, they're looking for a yes or no answer, but there really is no yes or no answer. For me, I wouldn't sell I don't really hold any Cardano anymore. But when I did hold Cardano, it was a pretty big portion of my investment, right? So I had a pretty big Cardano bag. So I was okay with just getting, a 5X, 3, 4, 5X on that. But there were some coins that if I only had a small portion of my bag in Cardano, and if I was only going to 5X, say $100 for easy math, I don't want $500, right? So I maybe risk losing that $100 for a higher chance of like a 20X or something. So there you go. I hope that helps you out, bro. Thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate you. And then someone just said something in chat I wanted to read. Someone said, why can't you say 30? I don't know. I missed that one. I don't know what that said, but that really piqued my interest. I was like, what does that even mean? Why can't you say 30? I don't know. But anyway, somebody clear that up in chat. I'm done. Like, that's going to bug me later tonight. I'm like, what does that mean? But anyway, continuing on here, let's move on. So for Aptos, that is what I would look for. Those are the levels I would watch. And then if you break that local gold, it would be real nice to come near this 786 at about 1359. But that is what I would be looking for. Whoops. 8-hour bear div. If that 8-hour red dot confirms with the 15, 24, and 30-minute money flow crossing over into the red, that's where you might get that move to the downside. Let's see. Let's see. Unless the free airdrop. Melissa, we playing it safe. Let's see. Shout out to Mountain Man. I like that answer. Various options. Yeah, there you go, JJ Holmes. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Why people from your team always telling you what to do? Don't look at, what does that mean? I don't know what Ogili. I don't know what that means. Elaborate, por favor. Somebody said, I forgot. I lost it. Shot caller said, yo, when you're overzealous mod, ban my account for asking questions several times. How can I get it unbanned? Shot caller, reach out to Tony D on Discord. If you're in our free Discord, ping Tony D and you could talk to him. I don't know. I don't ban anybody. I don't really typically do any of that stuff. But we do have rules, like there's no spamming. That's probably why you got, on YouTube or Discord? If it was on YouTube, I could see you, bro. So you probably just got put in timeout, but now you're out. But if you're having trouble, just reach out to Tony D. Again, like we do have server rules in Discord, and we do have chat rules on YouTube. So if you broke one of the rules, they might have muted you or something like that. But if you didn't do it on purpose or it's an accident, I'm sure they could work with you. But shout out to you, man. I can see your chats, just so you know. All right, let's see. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. Let's see. Unless it's a free airdrop, it's all about how much for. I keep missing these. All right. Well, anyway. All right. Continuing on. Oh, shot caller. Okay. Cool. Shout out to shot caller. All right. Here we go. So that is Aptos, guys. That's what I'm looking for on Aptos, and I will briefly go over Solana because I saw a lot of people calling for it, and then this will be the last one. Okay. Let me get rid of some of these brushes. This is nasty. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Bing, bong, bing. That's it. Okay. All right. Taking a look at Solana. There we go. All right. Taking a look at, 30-minute money flow coming out. Let's check that 10-hour red dot looking to print, 8-hour red dot looking to print. Same thing, guys. I would say that bearish case lies on the 8-hour on a lot of these coins. If those 8-hour red dots print and confirm, and you get that 15, really the 24 and the 30-minute money flow, right now the 24 is already in the red, but if you get that 8-hour red dot to confirm and that money flow in the 30-minute goes into the red, a lot of times that could that can cause a pretty decent move to the downside. Taking a look at the 5-hour, money flow in the red. 4-hour, money flow pretty deep in the red, but the good news here, guys, is that even though the money flow is in the red here, we are still pretty much holding support here, right? We've been in the red for a little bit, but that VWAP's about to cross over. So if we are going to get a move down, that red dot on the 4-hour with your 15-minute in the red, yeah, I would watch 8-hour and the 4-hour red dots. If we're going to get a move down, that is likely going to be the thing that is going to maybe spark it. Okay. Continuing on. Let's see. Yeah, daily VWAP just kind of getting rejected there. 16-hour. Yeah, you got the VWAP flop on the 16-hour as well. Yeah, I mean, this looks very, very similar to a lot of other things, but let's find some levels. Let's go ahead and pull not a macro, but let's go ahead and pull some golden pockets here. Yeah, and we'll pull some volume as well. Boom. Shot caller, shout out to you, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. He said, thanks, Frankie. Love the energy. Shot caller, I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you know, you got to understand, like, when people get banned and stuff, like, I think people take it personally. It's like, we just have rules, and I think a lot of people don't even know the rules. So, like, always reach out to us. Like, we're pretty normal, like, reasonable human beings, right? If you were just like, I spammed a question, I didn't know I couldn't spam, my bad, I won't do it again. I'm sure wherever you were banned, I'm sure we can give you a second chance. Unless someone comes in here just saying some crazy stuff, then we just kick them out. If you get banned by me, there's no chance you're coming back. But I never do it. So, but yeah. Shot caller, not seeing Knucklebuster on the ban list. All right, well, there you go. Maybe you're not banned. But anyway, yeah, Tony D could definitely help you out, bro. We'll work it out. Let's see. Let's see, if money flow is going down and the price is flat to up, it's a bad sign. Shout out to Crancy. If money flow is going down and the price is flat or going up, it's almost like a divergence. You can have divergences, guys, on money flow too, technically. Yeah, if you have money flow coming out but price is coming up, really all it is a discrepancy, right? It's showing prices going up, but money's leaving the asset. Something's fishy here, and a correction's probably on the way. Shout out to Creighton. I appreciate you, bro. Challenge accepted. Dragon modded. Shout out to you, bro. When Frankie Candle's NFT with John Wick and Mad Max 101s. Hey, I'm into it. Hey, Frankie, I'm about to order my shirt after the stream. Question, how do the shirts fit? Do they run small or big? I'll say this. I typically wear a large, and I typically fill it out for the most part. I will say let me make sure they're not extra larges. No. So I got larges. I typically wear a large. They fit me really good. These actually did seem like they ran a little big, which, to be honest, I kind of prefer, because the problem I run into is I get a large shirt and then I wash it one time and then it turns into like a belly shirt or a crop top. And I do wear crop tops, guys, but just not in public. But sometimes, you know, anyway. I'm just kidding, guys. Frank has a long torso. Yes, guys, that's why my calves are probably so big, is because I have a long torso. All my height, I'm only 6 foot. I'm not that tall. But, yeah, I have all my height is in my torso. It's like from my waist and to my head is like 5.5 feet out of my body, and then my legs are just these short little stubby calves. It's hilarious. I'm just kidding. It's not that funny. But I do have a long torso, and I'm not that tall. I'm only 6 foot, but I can't get a shirt that fit. Every shirt I buy is short on me, and it's like I'm not even that tall. I'm like just long. I just have a long torso. That's it. But let's see. Frankie in a crop top is banging. Let's go, baby. Send pics asking for a friend, another young guy. You're funny, bro. I did send the fractal thing on Discord, by the way. Okay, thank you, Chemistry Ball. I'll check that out for you, brother. Oh, there we go, Knuckle Buster. There he is. Yo, I'm back. Thanks, gents. I'm more of a lurker. I listen while I work. Shout out to Knuckle Buster. Well, hey, I'm glad we figured that out. I didn't think we'd do it live on stream, but hey, there you go. Shout out to you, bro. Anyway, okay, continuing on. For Solana, next major levels I would watch is, if we do get a little move to the downside, watch that POC at about $23.18. And then you have your value area low coming in at about $22.52. And if you lose that level, probably going to come down near this golden pocket, which is coming in at about $20.37. I want in on the Frankie Long for tomorrow. Shout out to JJ Holmes. Let's go, baby. Let's see. So is there any way to sign up for the premium Discord anymore? Christopher Hernandez, Tony D, can we hit Christopher Hernandez with a link to the Discord? I've been getting a couple messages, people saying that they're having trouble. I feel like we even have trouble with people getting into the free Discord for some reason. That's the way we do it here, LFG. Shout out to Crypto Billy. All right, guys. VRA is the last thing we're looking at. Shout out to Life's Prodigy. I did see you. I think that was something that we skipped a bunch of days in a row, too. And then we will get to the wheel. And here we are basically just doing the 2-hour stream. It's okay. But I do got to run after this, guys. Taking a look at Veracity. All right, here we go. Pulling some volume. There's your value area. High volume node. Price is sticking to that POC right now. Whoops. Let's check that daily. Red dot confirmed. Taking it over to the 16-hour. Green dot confirmed, but looking like it wants to flop like a lot of these other things. Christopher Hernandez, there's that link for you guys. If anyone wants to check out the premium Discord, click that link in the description. Let's see. I'm in the free one, just didn't know how to join the premium. There you go. Shout out to Christopher. Bing bong. Let's go. Bitcoin pumping? Is it? Oh, not really. Back to veracity. Okay. I like that was a question, though. The Max, shout out to you, bro. Bitcoin pumping? But let's continue on here. Green dot, but guys, that 16-hour is looking for the flop, in my opinion. 12-hour, same thing. 10-hour, looking for the red dot here pretty soon. Your 6-hour looking for a red dot. 5 and 4-hour also looking to chill out here with that red dot. Everything basically looks the same for the most part, at least everything we looked at. 2-hour money flow binging and bonging around. 4-hour money flow generally coming out. 3-hour money flow also generally coming out. Taking a look at the 15-minute, money flow kind of coming up on the 12. Again, the bearish case, guys. The bearish case lies on that 4 and that 8-hour red dot, in my opinion, right? With the money flow on the 15 and 30-minute coming out into the red. Now, again, and then if you do get that dump, I would look within this range, right? Move down to that value area low. If you lose that POC, likely you come down here to that 0.006 level. To potentially find some support. And then let's see. Can we find some more levels? Let's pull it all the way. Yeah, you do have a little bit of backup here. As you can see, we held this level a couple of times. If you lose that value area low right here, you do have that little low volume until that golden pocket at about 0.006 cents. And that 786 coming in at 0.0057 cents. So if you do get that 4-hour, 15-minute, and that 30-minute money flow coming out, come down, bing, bong, right? Value area low holds you, and if you lose that value area low, I would look for a move to the golden pocket and potentially even that 786 for some support. And with all that being said, guys, I do think that's all the time I got. I got to get back to this pre-record to try to get it out for you guys. Otherwise, there's not going to be a video for you guys to like and comment on to get these giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, we got 758 people in here. Can we get the likes to $700? Can we get the likes to 700 before we sign off? We mysteriously had over 1K lose access in 6-hour time span. Happened months ago. Still to this day, I have no idea what happened. Discord glitched sometimes. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel of pain and pleasure. Here we go. Spin numero uno. And, we'll just take a look at Matic in the meantime. I saw whoever said that. Guys, I'm a man of the people. I like doing stuff for people. I like helping. I know there's a lot of people out there kind of freaking out or, might be in a trade and they want to know what's going on, right? So we got to show them. And I kind of butchering this short stream, but, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Let's see. Shout out to A-Train. I appreciate you, bro. I love you back. 15-minute bull div on Bitcoin. Ooh, interesting. We'll have to check it out. But yeah, Matic moved to the upside on the 14-minute. Let's see. Putting on my auctioneer voice. All right, let's see. Green dot confirmed on the 45-minute. Getting a move to the upside. Is Bitcoin pumping? It's starting to pump a little bit. But let's see. Taking a look at your 1 hour. Oh, I wonder if that 1 hour blood diamond did not confirm. Yeah, green dot on the 1 hour. Looking to print here. Money flow coming up for Matic. Oof, Matic looked like it wants to run. Let's see. Money flow coming up on the 2 hour. Yeah, see. Are we going to get a little alt season here? I'm not calling for alt season, guys. Sniper's Nightmare in the chat. What is going on? Had my best day best trading day in a while. Think I need a day off again soon. Shout out to Sniper's Nightmare. Congrats, bro. Let's go. Shout out to King Peasant. I'll see you next time, brother. But yeah, guys, interesting. Looking at the 5 hour. Yeah, money flow coming back up on the 5 hour. Interesting. If Bitcoin continues to range and we don't get any significant dump here, and again, we just get those bearish signs, but we kind of just continue to range, we could see some of these altcoins start to move. So there you go. I'd watch that 45-minute green dot. I'd watch that 1 hour green dot to print for another potential move to the upside, but I would also look for a red dot to print, looking for a bearish divergence. I'm going to do that one quick and dirty because we do have to get out of here. Wheels still spinning. Let's go. Shout out to Peter Post. Yeah, I just want to be clear. Keep it up, Frankie. Shout out to Mark Santos. I appreciate that, bro. You guys really probably think I just say this, but I swear to God, the guys, like little stuff like that. Like I'm pretty simple, guys. I'm pretty simple. I mean, listen, I love when you guys buy merch. Of course, I love when you guys use our referral links. It does help the channel out a lot. We work really hard, so we do appreciate any support, and we always try to provide value. Anytime we ask you guys to click links or use our referral links or use any of our products or anything like that, we like to provide value, right? So we always try to actually give you, that's why we try to work out deals with these exchanges like we just did for BitGet, as you guys know. Tony D, if you could put the details up for that BitGet deal. That is, we work out these deals with the exchanges. A lot, like our Lux Algo deal for you guys is not a deal that everyone else gets. Like me and Tony work with these companies to get a better deal exclusively for the Candle Mafia. So we really do try to provide as much value as we can, even when we ask you guys to click links or whatever, use our referral links, whatever it might be. But I will say, shout out to Mark Santos, because it's just a simple, hey, keep it up, Frankie, you're crushing it, or hey, I learned something today. Little comments like that, guys, go way further than you think. It literally is what gets me excited about the job, and it gets me up in the morning, and it keeps me motivated. You guys have no idea how many times, like, I'm a human being, guys. I know it seems like I have endless energy, but I'm a human, right? I have bad days, and I just have days where I'm just generally tired, and I will say there's a lot of times, right, where I don't feel it, right? Like I'm just feeling like I'm sitting at my desk. I'm like exhausted. I already did like 3 videos and a live stream and, doing this, doing that. I'm working at the office too. And like, I just have a lot going on and I'm sitting here. I'm like, I can't believe I have to go live for 2 full hours right now. It's already 5:45. I'm exhausted. And then I see everybody just starting to pop up in chat and boom, someone goes, can't wait for the stream. And then instantly I'm amped for the stream. So guys, those kind comments really do go a far way. And I really do appreciate it more than you guys probably really could ever imagine. So shout out to the Candle Mafia. I really do. I love you guys so much. All right, let's see. I used your BitGet link versus because I learned from you. Let's see. Glad it helps. Shout out to JJ. Hey, it does, man. It really does. I really appreciate it, man. Let's see. Hey, I learned something today. Mrs. Candles has a hand, at least one. Shout out to Creighton. That's going to get me up tomorrow morning. Shout out to you, man. You're the best, Frankie. Shout out to Brad. You're the best, bro. Knuckle Buster says, bro, had mad energy. Season change has a lot to do with it. Yeah, shout out to Knuckle Buster. Yeah. Someone told me that. I was like exhausted one day and they were like, bro, maybe it's season change. It could change. It affects you in more ways than one. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Not sorry, but I spun the wheel too many times. 2, 3, 4, 5 giveaways. I was supposed to spin the wheel 6 times. We spun it 9 times. Let's make it an even 10, right? Oh, God. Decker the accountant, or Decker, our money guy, is going to be so mad. He's like, stop giving away all your money, dude. I'm like, leave me alone, Decker. Let me do it. Leave me alone. Anyway, there you go, guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 giveaways. Let's go. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. I do appreciate it. Her hand is going to get you up tomorrow. Somebody call the police on these people. These people are crazy. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. All right. With that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. As I just said, only 2 seasons in Nicaragua. Interesting. I never been to Nicaragua. Although, yeah, interesting. Shout out to J-Lo. Little fake out stream end there. But guys, I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. I'm just repeating myself. But shout out to you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Yeah, I'm like choking right now. I don't know how to end the show. How long did we go for today? Let's see. Okay, this is like the earliest. This is the shortest short stream we've ever done. Usually we wind up going the full 2 hours. But guys, this extra 20 minutes is going to really help me out. So shout out to the Candle Mafia. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you same place, same time tomorrow at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got to go do this pre-record. That's all I got. Hasta pasta. I love you all. Frankie Candles out. C-Mob for life. Bing bong.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip. Got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100.
Okay, hello editors. Hello. I'm gonna try to make this quick for you guys and simple. I broke it down into sections here. We're gonna do a volume profile video. So here we go. I already tried to record this earlier and it didn't work. So yeah, that's why I didn't send you guys a video earlier. So anyway. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about volume profiles. Why is my chat go? Oh, oh, sorry guys. I'm still in OBS. I thought I was recording. I didn't realize we were still streaming. That's what you guys aren't editors. You're chat. You're the CandleMafia. My bad. I got to cut the stream first and then record on OBS and not stream. That's my fault. I almost gave you guys the sauce live. Oh God. Look out for this video to hopefully drop tomorrow at about between 1 and 3 p.m. I love all you guys. See you next time. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip. Got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told him this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told him put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the raps. Had a few friends, but they suck in the past. I don't even trip when I'm thinking about that. Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride till I hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen the rap on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in a big league. I'm in the big leagues, told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when he throwing the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip. Got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues. Told him don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all in the raps. Had a few friends, but they suck in the past. I don't even trip when I'm thinking about that. Hopped in the whip and we all in black. Shawty wanna ride till I hop in the back. 0 to 100, seen a rap on the dash. They ain't catching up, dog, I'm moving too fast. I'm in the big leagues. Told them don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making hits, dog, like I'm in a big league. I'm in the big leagues, told them don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when they throwin' the fastball. Just too quick for it, peeling off like the whip orange. Seen they effort, this piss poor. I got too much I gotta tend to. Car payments and the rent due. Told y'all that I'm 6 foot, but with the money stabbing, I'm 10-2. Too much that I've been through, so I put it all in that rear view. Clean money in a black whip, got old problems with the friends new. Yeah, I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. Yeah, I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Yeah, told him I'ma hit it out the stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hands. Boy got time, no cap. Made a few checks, but they all